Hello friends, welcome back to this series of tenses. In today's video, today we will learn present perfect tense part 5. And in this video today we will explore that is how to use the present perfect tense with regular verbs. So we will show you that is what's the structure of regular verbs with present perfect tense. Okay, so by the way, no more talking, let's get started. Let's look at the board. So here, during the regular verbs, during of these, the main structure is that I have already mentioned here. Okay, that is, we have to, first of all, we have to add the subject. Then we have to put the helping verb. As we know, the helping verbs are have or has. Then we have to add the past participle. Okay, what is the word mean of past participle? Past participle means that is after the past form of the verb. We know there are three forms of the verb: present, past, past participle. So it's the another form of the verb. Okay, and sometimes it's the call with the digit and number. Sometimes it is called V3. Okay, and sometimes people also used to call this verb 3. Okay, so when you heard like this type of word version, you have to catch this, that is, this is past participle. So we have already understand, and I have divided this into 3 sections, and you have to keep this structure. This is main. So we have to focus on the positive. Have is generally used with I, you, we, they. Why? Because I is first person, you is second, okay, we is first person plural, and they is third person plural. So I have already given you many explanation and previous video. So on that time we generally say I have played. Here most kinds of verbs, during the regular verbs we have generally add the ed. I have played, you have played, we have played, they have played. The next is same here, has generally used with the third person singular verb. Like this, he has played, she has played, it has played. These are the main, we have already understood the positive ones. Then we will emphasis and understand the definition of negative one. Okay, during the negative, there are 2 types of ways you can do it negative. One is formal and another one is informal. For example, that is haven't, hasn't. And their informals are have not, has not. Formal is always used with the academic places or something is very good. Okay, and informal is used very closely, which we will get know. So here we can say the both way: haven't, have not, haven't played, have not played. Okay, these are the main. So have not becomes haven't. So during of this we have to cross the O, and then we have to add the apostrophe. Then it becomes like this: haven't played. Okay, so we can just focus with these haven't. Okay, so say with me: I haven't played, you haven't played, they haven't played, we haven't played. We have already get it. Same here. We have to do the same task by keeping this definition. Then it becomes hasn't. He hasn't played, it hasn't played, she hasn't played, Arjon hasn't played. Remember, we can also use this with variety kinds of persons' names. Okay, so we have already understand the negative ones, the positive ones and the negative. Now we will just watch the question. Okay, so what's question speaking? Okay, what's the great formula? During question we have to change the order a little bit. On that time we have to put the subject, okay, in a structure order. So here on the time we have to put the helping verb before the word of subject, like a formal order, like a grammar rule order. So let's see. Here we can see same like this. Have I played? See here. It is still it's working by following their order. Have you played? Have we played? Have they played? Next here, we are keeping the main structure and now we are transforming it 3 kinds of sections. So always memorize this structure. Then next is, has he played? Has she played? Has it played? So here we have already get it. Now, we have to do something as well. Okay, what's the main task up here? You can add the not here. Okay, we can make it also negative. For example, that is, we can say, haven't. Okay, we can say that is these. Imagine these. And then cross the O and then add apostrophe. Haven't I played? We can do this. Haven't you played? Haven't we played? Haven't they played? Same here. What it will be? Hasn't. Hasn't he played? Hasn't she played? Hasn't it played? So remember, when you will do the exercise of one sentence, then you will solve the variety kinds of sentences. Okay, so always keep patient in your mind. So here we have already get it. And then we need to do something here. We have already understand this. Now we will get focused with the WS questions. So during the present perfect tense, I have to give you something that is remember, imagine that is I am your reminder teacher. Okay, and during the WH words, you can use only one. Okay, only one word, and that is when. When it is it isn't used. It isn't used what? During present perfect. But you can use the another kinds of WH words. Okay, for example, that is, I can write here where. Okay, where. So imagine that we will try to say this with the positive form of question. So say with me, where have I played? Where have you played? Where have we played? Where have they played? Same here, where has he played? Where has she played? Where has it played? Okay, so try to remember this into the positive form. Then we will practice the WH questions with the negative form of question. Like this, where haven't I played? Where haven't you played? Where haven't we played? Where haven't they played? Where haven't she, where hasn't? Okay, on that time we have to say what? Hasn't. Where hasn't she played? Where hasn't he played? Where hasn't it played? Where hasn't Arjon played? Okay, so just remember, we can use the variety kinds of WH question. That is, what have I played? What haven't I played? Okay, same here. What has she played? What hasn't she played? Okay, same here. How long I played? How long you played? Okay, how long haven't you played? Same here. How long it played? How long hasn't it played? Okay, we can do it. We can do it. So here we can use variety kinds of WH words. For example, that is how, why, where, what, how long. Okay, but you can use except one, that is when. When is the main cause, main problem of this tense. And this tense, imagine that there was a quarrel with this tense. That's why it isn't used. Okay, it was angry and it ran away from this tense life. Okay, so just imagine this. So we have already understand this structure. Okay, so this is the main video of the tenses, that is how to use the present perfect with regular verbs. Next video we will try to show you that is how to use the present perfect with irregular verbs. And for now, see you in the next video everyone, and bye for now.